Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boog? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin. What's the word on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
That misses. 1-1. Story with some impressive production lately. There's a strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Rob Refsnyder.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
One out, base is empty. That one down the line, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that.
Whips it to Gallo. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. This is back at right field. Today's starting pitcher, Walker Buehler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Foul ball there. Buehler winds and fires. Tap foul at the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Joey Gallo. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Gallo checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rafaela settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Here on the south side, new inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Martin measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That was a strike.
And downstairs. This ball's chopped on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Now, Wilyer Abreu. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Tristan Casas will hit next.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Back here on the south side. We head to the bottom of the second. Benintendi to start it. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now J.D. Martinez had an RBI yesterday. One of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1. Oh, my God. Yes.
Deep left field and forget it. His second of the year. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Luis Robert now. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. And here is Anthony Rizzo. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with.
Oh, my God.
Now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Buehler deals. And that one pulled foul.
Come on, Jay. Straighten him out.
Hard ground
we'll
ball,
take that.
We'll take that.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
And the batter now will be Adam Duvall. And the sweeper misses.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Runner on the move. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Coming home. He will score. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you.
He knocked him out.
Lucas Giolito gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Whips it to Casas. Awesome play there. And now it's Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters.
0-2 is the count.
Duvall stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that one way outside. And that is ball 1.
Oh my God! Yes! Yes! The boy's getting hot. The boy's getting hot. Yes. The boy's getting hot. Yes.
Their third home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
The boy's getting hot now.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, square it up.
Oh, this one high and deep.
Oh, the boy's getting hot.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The boy's getting
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, why did I swing it there?
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We played 2 full. White Sox 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Martin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Whips it to Gallo. 1 up, 1 down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That misses. Ball 1. And a strike.
1-1.
That's to third. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is that. 9 straight. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's J.D. Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one out to right. Abreu. Long run on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. And now it's Luis Robert. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball.
Oh, my God, he hot.
Blast one deep to
And
left
gotta
center.
pick him up off the free agent market.
And
Yes.
that one is off the wall.
Yes. That was a good free agent pickup. That was a good free agent pickup. Because the White Sox suck.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Jay Howard.
Hey, he was late.
And a foul ball. That's hard hit line.
Shit.
And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Fly ball down the line. Abreu on his way over and makes the grab.
Yes.
And that is the third out of the
I
inning.
might have put together a good team with these free
Back
agents,
at
all
right
these free
field,
agents
John
and stuff.
Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Trevor
White Sox,
Story.
terrible.
0-1.
Fouled off left
They got good
side.
pitching on this. They had the offense.
0-2 now.
Get him
Swings
out in
through
front.
it, and that's a strikeout.
Get him out in front.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take,
Two
especially
balls,
with 2
2
strikes.
And that's way
Damn.
high. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off.
Oh, he all over
And they'll do it
too.
again.
Oh,
And a
was
pop
jamming.
up right
He jammed.
side, foul territory.
He jammed.
Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. That one finds the zone,
1 ball,
and
1
the
strike.
count even at 1. Swing
Out
and a
in front.
miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a
2
little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Now this one gets away from the catcher.
Damn.
And now a man into scoring position. This to third. Slings it across.
Yes.
And he has thrown 4. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day, I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So
Oh,
we'll
take
be
that.
looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Not
1-0.
even close there. And it's 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. This one in the air.
That's a four-seam fastball. Damn it, four-seam.
Bregman is under it, and there's one down. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 2 in this one. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. He gets there with the slide. The feed for
Damn.
one. What a double play that was. Here on the south side. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. And he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he deals. That one blasted deep to right.
He rocked that up. Let's see what the ball
That's
is.
back.
Yeah,
And
he rocked that. He
gone.
rocked that.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there.
That's
You
a
don't
ball.
typically want to pull a pitch in that
Ball
part of the
1, no
plate,
strike.
but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll
Out in
over,
front.
stays through the ball, gets the
Fair,
loft,
1 ball,
and
1
gets the
strike.
home run.
And that
Oh.
is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in.
Damn.
We're at the top of the 5th.
Go foul, go foul, go foul.
Throw
They
that
all
ball's
over the
hit pretty
inside
hard and
fastball.
sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Slings to first. 1 away.
They all over the
That ground
inside
ball may
fastball.
have him back on track after the homer. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it
He's
himself
out.
for the out. And now Connor Wong. That's too low.
that's
And
down.
that's ball 1. A little bit low.
He's been raking in recent games, and
2-0.
a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Zips it to first. And that is that. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The
0-1.
Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Damn.
At the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up
0-1's the
empty
count.
there.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You
Damn.
can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The White Sox up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The delivery to Robert. Straight
Damn.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Damn.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Casas. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Martin back to work. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Sosa makes the catch. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now 1-2. Ripped to short. Whips it to Gallo, and Story is out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ball 1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Alex Bregman. That's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Ref Snyder off of first with 2 away. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Going to count 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Benintendi hustling after it. And that'll do it. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning. And now Jay Howard. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw.
Safe!
Too late,
Yes!
and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Man at first, Adam Duvall at the plate. Adam Duvall, a guy that gives them power. He also plays pretty good defense in the outfield. And that's outside. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock getting ready to go. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Damn,
this one
Jim.
Popped up. Foul ground first base side. To the wall,
Yes.
and he can't reach it. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Lenny Sosa digs in now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Was he early? Yes.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo. Fought off foul. Swing and a
Damn, I was
miss.
late.
And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Two on, 1 out.
Damn,
misses.
Joey.
It's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. In the air out towards right center. Rafaela makes the grab on the run. White Sox strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Abreu stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
That's ball 2.
And that one is downstairs. 2-0. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now batting Tristan Casas. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground.
Damn.
Fair
Oh my
ball.
God. That's crazy.
Coming home.
That's crazy. Damn.
Throw is offline and he scores.
That's crazy.
It's 8-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Whips it to Gallo. That's the 2nd out. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Comebacker to the mound.
Nasty.
Fires over to first.
Nasty.
That ends the inning.
Let me put somebody in the bullpen.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Whitlock.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Oh,
Hard on the ground to first. Casas steps on the bag and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. J.D. Martinez stands in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Not this time.
Pitch
Ball
misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ooh,
Hit hard. Base hit.
that should be a double.
Makes the turn and heads for
He's
second.
slow
The
as
throw
fuck.
in.
Damn, he's slow. He's
Trying
slow
for
as
2.
fuck.
Gotta love
That's
the
terrible.
hustle
But
and
he
the
was a-
attitude there
he
to
was
try
a
to
free
stretch
agent,
that
so he
single
was
into
like
a double,
33,
but
like,
unfortunately
so
thrown out
he
at
still
second
put it
base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So here's Robert
Ooh.
now. Ripped to right.
Shit, I should have kept him on first. He's slow as hell. He's like 33
Love how
years
he
old.
let that ball
34
travel,
years old.
trusted his hands. Nice
34
job
years
of
old.
going the other way.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Right side.
Ooh, yes.
And that squirts through. And now first and second with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's going to be Jay Howard.
Damn.
And
They
first
call
offering
me
is
Howard.
fouled
Wow.
off.
They gave me a nickname, Howard. That's crazy.
Swings through
Damn.
that one for strike 2.
Man,
No
I'm pretty
balls, 2
impressed
strikes.
out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Down in the
Damn.
dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at right field. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Ball 1.
I can't
no
play
strike.
around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Davis Martin won't go any further, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. The White Sox going with a new arm, Bryce Wilson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
This one lifted in the air, left field, one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Duvall makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
One and one.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's inside. Up the middle, boots it.
Oh, come on, man. Are you serious?
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Refsnyder leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Are you fucking serious?
No strike.
That was a strike, man. That's bogus as hell.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it's still 8-2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Adam Duvall. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Yes.
That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Story for 1. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3. So 2 down now. And here is Joey Gallo. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Whitesox held in check here. They lead at 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Wilson back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires to second for 1. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. First pitch misses. Hey. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The next to hit takes ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it.
Yes.
And the White Sox take the series opener here at home.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of...
They had the Red Sox 35 at bats, 9 hits, 0 walks, 4 runs. It's a 1-run line. Here's 3 pitches. We had 37 at bats, 16 hits, 8 runs. We scored 8 runs, no walks. And we had 3 home runs. 3 home runs. Here's 2 pitches. Combined for 4 strikeouts. Big 1-7.